Information about autism. Why ABA applied behavioral analysis therapy is bad. ABA, or Applied Behavioral Analysis, is a therapy founded by Ivan Levas, who was behavioral therapist looking to treat autism and the challenges that came with the neurological condition. While I will not list everything about ABA, I will highlight the importance of why choosing a different therapy is key to understanding autistic people. ABA was and is still for seeking out undesirable behaviors that are nature to the autistic individual. If the individual is stimming, then ABA will try and reduce or eliminate those stims and make the individual change their traits based on neurotypical standards. Why ABA is bad, Part 2. Masking or hiding one's autistic traits to fit into society's anti-world. The autistic individual learns that their stims and ways of coping with the world is wrong and they should mask their traits. ABA in today's world may not always try and reduce stims, but they still focus on behaviors deemed undesirable or problem behaviors. Why ABA does this is quite simple. They want autistic people to behave like neurotypicals. That's all ABA is about. Yes, ABA may help with life skills and such, but they still do not respect the autistic person as they are. Behaviors are communication. Alternative therapies to ABA. Occupational therapy. This therapy does what ABA doesn't. They respect the autistic experience. They allow the individual to be themselves without changing their traits. They also deal with life skills. Speech therapy. This therapy is key to help a child who has the ability to speak. Be careful. Make sure they do not have an ABA tactics. Allow the autistic individual to have multiple methods of communication instead of just one or two methods. Physical therapy. This one allows the autistic individual to build on gross fine motor skills and other skills that help with motor control. Be careful with this therapy and make sure there are no ABA tactics being used by the therapist. Communication. Why it is important to see behaviors as communication. They allow the individual to tell what is going on if their ability to verbalize is hindered. Behaviors are key to understanding why the individual is melting down or is being aggressive with themselves or others. Behaviors may spot something more behind the scenes than verbal speech. Most communication is based on nonverbal cues, so paying attention to the autistic individual's behaviors can help one understand what is going on. What you can do to help an autistic individual. Do help them if they ask for help. This allows for both parties to be understood at some level and for them to figure out what the issue is. Don't down-talk the autistic person and treat them less than their age or intellectual level. This hinders them from being able to communicate with the non-autistic person if there is something going on. Do help in any way you can, whether that's volunteering at a local autistic community or donating to an autistic organization. Help is welcome as long as there is kindness involved.